You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ted Williams. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. The pitch. Ball one there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And stepping in for the Yankees, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. And that is out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That one lifted to left. Stargell has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Griffey around second. The relay.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ellie De La Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Yelich.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Willie Stargell stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now the count is even.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Jeter, off balance feet. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And that one almost got him. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In there safely.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Derek Jeter in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A laser to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Curtis Granderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
That one not close. 3-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ted Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Junior brings it in for the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one almost got him. Out towards right center field. Granderson sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. And next for the Cubs, Stan Musial. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one the other way. Zips it across, and they get Musial for the out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Larry Walker. That's out to center field. Granderson under this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 36. And a breaking ball misses outside.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-1. And now, Manny Ramirez. And that should be extra bases. And that's a double. Run. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Bob Gibson.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
There's one.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Goldie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Not close with that one. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. A little bit low, and it's a full count.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Junior pulls it in on the run. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Now at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nice grab. The throw, and they get the out. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gunnar Henderson. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money, nice play. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
Oh, diving stop. And that's a great play for the out. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's the ball.
Simmons at the plate and takes high there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Granderson on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ted Williams. Gibson back to work. Williams, 22 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. That's inside.
2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Throw over to Musial, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that is out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. And that's fouled off.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Now it's going to be Larry Walker. That's towards center. Granderson settles underneath it. And there's one away. And up next for Chicago, Bill Mazeroski. This one popped up. Goldie makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. J.J. Weatherholt, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside. Swing and a pop-up. Nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. The throw in. And he's out. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. That one missed. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here at Wrigley Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And there's one down. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. He was late there, strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Yankees up by 3. They say you win.
1-2's the count.
Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back. And now Gunnar Henderson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. It's a bomb. A towering shot to center. It's 6-2. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Jeter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And stepping in for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's in there. And that's strike 2. Right side. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Bottom of the 7th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Out towards right center. That's well struck, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Stan Musial into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Walker up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Misses inside, ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him.
There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. 1 run across.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mazeroski in the box now. Takes strike 1. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, they're turning to a guy who can definitely put the ball in play right here. So good move in a big spot like this.
That one outside. And 1-1. And a curve is down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tying run at the plate.
That's the ball. Count full.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. O'Neill on his horse. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. So up now for Chicago, J.J. Weatherholt.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Check swing, called strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The shortstop takes the ball with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous
What you got?
to tie this thing up or take the lead. Goes down looking. And here is Ken Griffey. Junior. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Ryan Braun, a critical at bat in this game for him. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-1. That's to third. Henderson sends it across to first. Inning over, and it could have. Back here at Wrigley Field. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 36. Hudson, a 6'8" lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons down to first with it, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. 2-2. In the dirt. Hit weakly on the ground. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Raleigh Fingers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt now. Off the mark there. 1-0.
2-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Sammy Sosa.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Throw comes into second as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
So the tying run at second. On the ground right side. Santander takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2. And misses inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Granderson flying after this one. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third comes across, and now they trail by 1. Tied at 6. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
That's the ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite. opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Walker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez. Raleigh back to work. And that one fouled off.
One and one.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. And that one's gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 7-6. Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Raleigh, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-6. Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in two. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw over to Musial. Now one gone in the ninth. And now, Curtis Granderson.
Oh, Bruce, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. 2-1 now.
2-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner at first. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one at triple digits.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Drops one down in front of the plate. And foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. J.J. Weatherholt, the next Cub to hit. That one missed. The Cubs down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ramirez makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. And next for the Cubs, Ozzie Smith came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. That one hammered center field. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.